welcome to the 360 tour of Giza. And during this tour, feel free to look around. It's a 360 video, so if you're on a computer, just drag your mouse across the screen. And if you're on a compatible tablet, just drag your finger. Now, the Giza Plateau is basically a large cemetery or necropolis for the royalty of the Old Kingdom of Egypt. And it's most famous for the Pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, Menkaure, and the Great Sphinx, which were all built in the 2500s. And I want you to think about how old that is. If you go back to the time of ancient Rome, to the Romans, the ancient pyramids were more ancient to them than ancient Rome is to us. So it was a very, very long time ago. And these structures were built during a time when Egypt was one of the most richest and most powerful civilizations in the world. If you notice, we're looking at this area as it was when it was first built, not how it is now. It's more of a ruin now, but I want to note that a lot of these structures are still standing, and that's what makes them so cool. Now, if you look around, you can see that there's all kinds of pyramids in this area. But the three large ones that you see are the ones we're going to look at. And they're the largest and sturdiest pyramids that were ever built in ancient Egypt. And of course, we're going to start with the Great Pyramid, which was built for the pharaoh Khufu, and it's known as the Pyramid of Khufu. If you look at it, you can tell that it's a marvel of human engineering and construction. The process of how this pyramid was built has been the subject of much debate, and it's due to its massive size and near perfect proportions. The Great Pyramid is estimated to have around 2.3 million stone blocks that weigh from 2 to 30 tons each, and there's even some blocks that weigh over 50 tons. It was the tallest structure in the world for like 3,800 years. And an interesting fact about the pyramid is that it's aligned with the true north of the planet, not the magnetic north, with a small degree of error. And we're going to move on to the other pyramids, but I just want you to look up and see that the three main pyramids are precisely aligned with the constellation of Orion, specifically Orion's belt. And next we're going to look at the Pyramid of Khafre, which was built for Khufu's son. And one of my favorite things about this pyramid is that its complex encompasses the Sphinx, which you see here. And the Sphinx was a monolithic statue of a figure considered a cross between a cat and a human. And the Sphinx was thought to have been built to watch over the pyramids. And it was carved from a mound of natural rock. And finally, we're going to look at the third largest pyramid in Giza, which was built for the pharaoh Menkaure, who was Khafre's successor. And Menkaure's pyramid has granite in places where the other pyramids have limestone. The ancient Egyptians continued to build pyramids for their pharaohs after these Giza pyramids, but they were never as big and well designed as these. I hope you enjoyed this tour and look forward to future ones. Have a good one.